Ah, so you want to hear another adventure I have for you. Okay, well, here we go. So this adventure is going to be about a new pirate on the seas. And he's even a family member of mine. And I love this game and he loves pirates. So we combine the two and it makes out to be a very cool adventure of me showing a new player the game and what I love about it. And getting him some gold/cheddar. I do warn you, there's going to be a lot of death here. A lot of people going to the ferry and a lot of fire once again. So sit back, grab a grog, chill out, and let's get into today's adventure, shall we? We start off our adventure loading in at Ancient Spire Outpost. I noticed that there's an Ashen Winds up in the server, so we decide to head straight towards that. Now, as I said before, I am sailing with a family member, and his name is Joe. Joe is a little bit new to this game. I would say he doesn't know a lot about this game because we only played it a few times. But let me tell you, this man, he is a killer. In 1 second, if he sees something, he will go up to it, blundy it, and he will swipe at it. He will do anything if you order him to do something, okay? It might take him a little bit, but he will get the job done. Now, I have been teaching him the ways of the pirates, but unfortunately, he doesn't have that much gold. So for today, unfortunately, we will not be seeking out for other ships, but we'll be going straight to the Ashen Winds, as I said before. So the Ashen Winds is at Shipwreck Bay, so we roll up to it, and now we are here at the Ashen Winds event. We raise sails and make sure we are quite a distance away from the island in case we both die, so we don't get meatballed from a distance when we come back with our ship on fire. Because that wouldn't be fun, am I right? I fire over to the island. And what the heck is this? Oh, great. Wonderful. Great game. So I fire a second time over at the island, and it seems to be Wooden Chi again. Wooden Chi again. Wooden Chi in for a third round, huh? You in for a third ass whooping, huh?
I know.
Wooden Chi just likes to get an ass whooping, doesn't she, huh? But this time, Wooden Chi is fearless. She is very mad that we have killed her twice now in a video. She ain't gonna let it go so easily for this third time. Now, something was up with this Wooden Chi. She was very difficult. I also had a sword and a sniper while Joe was using a sword and a blunder. Now, the thing is, Joe, he wasn't really using the blunder to his best capabilities, and a lot of the skeletons were attacking him rather than me. He also didn't know how to sword lunge, by the way, but that's besides the point, okay? That's besides the point. I might not be good at giving tips, but just give me this, okay? We got it there at the end of the day, okay? Now, in my last video, I said I'm a blind bat when it comes to the fog with the Ashen Winds or dark stuff in games. Now, it runs in the family, okay? So basically, Joe and I, we can't see at all. So when the fog completely came in, we're both trying to look for each other, trying to find where the heck we are. Now, Joe, I didn't know where he was. He sounded like he was lost, and I couldn't help him there. But as we're fighting, I hear in the distance Joe get absolutely tackled by Wooden Chi, and I see him perish into the sky. You know how I feel about my crewmates dying by Wooden Chi. This is a family member. I was not going to let this slide. So I went in, no mercy, killing Wooden Chi with the sword lunge jumping strat. So we continue fighting Wooden Chi, and she says something a little weird about clapping my cheeks, and I don't know. You know, I'm not into you, Wooden Chi. I'm sorry. Clap my cheeks, yo! Now, after that weird comment, she just fell on her knees, and the first wave was over, and now on to wave 2, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I think she used all of her energy to say clap. So Wooden Chi keeps on spawning in her goons, and we are just fighting and fighting and fighting. And out of nowhere, we see on the shores of the beach a keg. So I quickly tell Joe to use the keg on the boss. He didn't understand what I meant. He was trying to shoot it with the blunderbuss, but he had no ammo, and I kept telling him, use the keg, use the keg. So I decided to take matters in my own hands. I picked up the keg, I went over to Wooden Chi, I put it down, ignited it, and it blew up. I turn around, and all of a sudden, Joe gets hit by a firebomb. So I quickly rush over to Joe to revive him. I get hit in the face by a meatball, and I just keep on trying to revive him, and eventually I just get hit by a second one, and I die. So now we're both on the ferry dam because of my dumb actions, but that's besides the point. We respawn, and we head straight back over to the island. Wooden Chi is absolutely kicking our butts. She is ruthless this time. She's backhanding me and Joe left and right, blaming us like we're some type of freaking fried chicken, all right? Even though fried chicken's good, I don't want to be the fried chicken. I hate to break it to you, okay, wouldn't she? And at one point, I see Joe get absolutely smacked across the freaking bay of shipwreck, and he lands and somehow survives this, and I was amazed that he even survived. And wouldn't she just kept on spawning and spawning skeletons, and there was a lot for just us two trying to do this. But wouldn't she was ruthless this time? I mean, really? She starts to torch Joe, so I go over to help him, and then she torches him again, and then he dies. So now it's my mission to try to save my boy Joe. I am trying my very best to save him, but there's just skeletons all around, wouldn't she? I see her winding up a lunge attack, so I fall back because I would have died if I continued the res on Joe, and unfortunately, that's where he perished. But then I smack her once, and now she is at the end of wave 2. And I go ham on her. I start pounding her into the ground. Wait, what? That didn't sound right. Don't worry about that. This is what you get for killing my cousin. Yeah. You have no more guards, and I lost my guard. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. Yeah. You don't need no rest. Oh, God. Okay. I'm sorry. You can rest. Ah! So now we're on the final wave, and she's sending in the meteors all over the place. She's spawning a ton of skeletons, and there was a lot of skeletons here, let me tell you. We keep on killing the skeletons, and we keep on damaging her as much as we can. Here and there, Joe dies. I keep on resing him, so we're all good. We're just continuously fighting her, and eventually I go in for a sword lunge, and she like had spider instincts or something like that. She whipped around and backhanded me mid sword lunge, and I went flying, but it seemed to have killed her anyways, but she did die at the end of it. She's dead! Damn! She just freaking did a big slow. Oh, Joe!
What?
I'm alive, don't worry.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna die.
I just got shot.
No, you're dead though.
I'm dead.
You're dead, buckaroo. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead if that goes off. Oh no.
No.
Bye, Joe. Oh my God, if you would have died by that, that would have been hilarious. So we load up the loot as fast as we can, and I start showing him what the chest of rage does if he ever gets one or does these by himself. I tell him to put the chest of rage on top of the bowsprit in the front of the ship and to have a bucket of water ready. So I watched as he got a bucket of water and put out the fire on the front of the ship. It was a little slow, but he will get better, trust me. I tell Joe that we're not done yet with our adventure and that we're going to go do a fortress since he has not done one yet. And I want to see what he thinks of the music and these ghost phantoms. So we roll up onto a fortress. We raise sails, I anchor, and I tell Joe to get the chest of rage off of the ship and put it on the island. He does that, and we start finding these ghost phantoms. And he kept on saying, bro, they keep teleporting. And let me tell you, they do teleport a lot when you wind up a shot. So I go over and I help him take out the prison jailer. And I turn around and I see Joe get absolutely sliced up like he was some type of vegetable going into a salad. He was nothing by the end of this. And I turn around and I see all these phantoms. I'm like, yeah, they look kind of pissed. So I just abort. I ran away. I left Joe to die, which was probably very rude. And I know I say I won't do that, but unfortunately, man, these guys, they look kind of tough. Okay. I quickly grab a keg, I light it up, and it blows up the entire fortress, and it takes out all the phantoms except for the phantom jailer. I quickly finish off the phantom jailer with a couple of cool 360s, by the way. I snipe him at the end, and now we have his prison key. We open up the jail cell. Joe is absolutely destroying these phantoms. Phantoms keep on teleporting here and there, but he is getting way better at fighting these phantoms. He is blocking, he's sword lunging, he's doing really good here. And eventually we get up to the captain of the fortress, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you two fight, and I'm not gonna partake in this battle. It was a long battle, let me tell you. These two fought like it was an anime battle between Frieza and Goku, let me tell you, okay? And eventually Joe becomes victorious after the captain just wanted to kill me. He didn't even care about Joe most of the time. He kept on trying to kill me for some reason when I was the bystander. But Joe did defeat the captain of the fortress, and he celebrates real quick. I get a screenshot of him, of his victorious fortress kill. And then we go down below and we open up the vault and we have all of this treasure. We load up all the loot and we head straight to Daggertooth Outpost. So now we're here at Daggertooth Outpost. We raise our sails and I dock the ship. We quickly get all the loot off of the ship and then we sell. We made quite a few gold today, and Joe learned what to do in a little bit of combat with PvE. The that is it for today's adventure with Joe and I. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do drop a like. It means a ton. And if you are new here and you do enjoy my Sea of Thieves content, click that sub button. It means a ton because I like making videos that people will enjoy to where I can make their day better. So I'm going to be uploading Sea of Thieves content once per week with these adventure/story type videos because they do take quite a bit to actually record and get done editing. So stick around if you do enjoy my Sea of Thieves content and let me know what you guys would like me to do next for Sea of Thieves adventure. On that, stay awesome, stay groggy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace out.